and there's only so much high octave I can go to disarm my voice. Oh, come on, you know, I hit a point. At some point, I'm like, listen, I'm about to go back to some bass. If we, come
on, son, come on,
yeah,
man.
I'm trying to encourage you. I'm trying to, hey, come on,
come on, bub.
And finally, I just get to the point, I'm like, it.
Come on, bub.
You know?
That's more of the John Cole.
Well, I'm trying to be a little softer. Get off my hand!
Hello.
This is
I'm all the way up.
Yeah.
I had to do because I had to show the whole bike.
Oh, we're all the way up.
Wolftick Nation.
Whoa, you're not even.
Thank you guys for tuning in to once again another Wolftick Videos episode.
Something.
Yes, always something. Guys, we're glad you are here with us today because today is a very important day. It is part 2 of the Laguna Pro, Melissa's bike.
Stage 2.
Yeah, Melissa, we're here to finish your bike. So this is stage 2 of getting Wolfticked. And after we get done with this build, remind me, we have got to put a Wolftick video sticker on it.
Oh, it's got to be official.
Yeah. So guys, on today's episode, like I said, we're glad you're here. On the GT Laguna Pro, we are going to be doing a 1x swap, basically. Micro shift Acolyte group set, 8-speed, 12 to 42 tooth. David came through. He felt like an idiot after the last video. Forgot to mention this. And remember, he had the 35mm clamp on here.
Look at the difference. That's the first time I've seen the same. It's almost the same exact
look at the
bar
difference
side by
there.
side.
Bam! It's so much bigger. So if you guys remember, David ordered the 35mm, and then he's like, "Oh my god, I gotta hurry up and get it." So he overnighted this one. We're gonna be putting this bar in here today, so we can finish up this build.
Yes.
But let's talk about what we're gonna be doing with the 1x. We are going to be installing this. Check that out, guys. That matches perfectly with the bars, and it's gonna be awesome with that KRSEC oil slick stem. So, alright, well, the IXF Crankset. Oh, buddy. And I think he's got a chainring over there. We'll talk about chainring in a little bit. Oh, buddy, look at that. That is so sweet.
This is no siren.
Does that feel greasy?
It feels greased up. I want you to play with it.
Alright, guys, so, we're fixing to get started. We're going to tear this bike down. We're going to do a, weight after. We're going to see how much weight we've lost, and we'll put up that weight from the last video when we weighed this thing. Oh, but coffee shout-outs.
Oh!
That's another thing on this episode.
Yes, we need to do a few coffee
shout-outs. Let's get one out of the way.
Okay.
Alright. Hey, we had golden hour today. And all photographers know you've taught me what golden hour is.
Yeah.
Sun setting, but you've got this beautiful warm light coming through. Yeah. And you know, one of the biggest fans of the that style of light is old LeBron.
Photo.
Not.com.
Yeah.
LeBron Photo.
Oh, I'm sure he's
a
huge fan of golden hour. I like blue hour as well.
I don't know. He might like blue hour, but man,
you don't know what that one is.
LeBron Photo, we appreciate you, man, for the 12 cups of coffee. He's really enjoying all of the bonus episodes with the e-bikes and things. LeBron, watch it another 500 times.
Yeah, can you please watch it about 1,000 more times?
All right, guys, let's get Melissa's bike, the GT. Let's break her down, and let's go ahead and start building her up. We're swapping to a 1x, man. It's going to be fun. All right, guys, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to break this chain. We're going to be reusing this KMC chain. And remember, this here is a, what, 3x8, right? And it's got a 40, or is it a 34 tooth on the rear cassette on this thing? So a 34 tooth. We're going to be switching it to a 12 to 42 tooth. We're going to be looking at that microshift group set and showing you guys a little bit closer up. But we're going to reuse this chain is what I'm getting at. And we'll probably have to resize it, so we'll go through that method, the Wolftick method of resizing. Chris H. is a very big believer in that, so thank you very much, Chris H.
And I would say it's been about 90% effective for us.
Yeah, about 90% effective. I wouldn't disagree with that. Probably do want to change out the chain whenever you do a group set, but David was actually talking about trying to get an oil slick chain, and he couldn't find one. I couldn't find an 8-speed one for him, so he's going to be on the lookout for that, so that's why we're reusing the chain on this. But it's not going to be the end of the world. Alright, so I'm going to start removing this front derailleur. Then when we get this out of the way, we'll have a little more access to the crankset. Alright, so there's your front derailleur. And let me tell you guys something. Taking this thing off makes it look so much better. You know what I mean? It just cleans it up. Such a fan of it.
I don't know, you've had some that were stupid, so I don't know about taste.
Damn, dude. Alright.
Sure. Don't get a hernia.
Golly, man. I almost gave myself a hernia. That's been on you, David. Damn. All right.
Oh, don't. Oh, listen. Stop doing that.
I will say, this right here, the bottom bracket is smooth. I mean, it is very smooth. It doesn't feel like there's any play or anything else, any slop at all in there. And like I said, this bike's been ridden pretty hard for about 2 years.
Let's salvage that.
Yeah, we'll have to definitely salvage it. We're gonna put it in a box, put it up on a shelf. But that's really good. But damn, dude, those crank arms were so hard to take off. All right, let's put this bike on the floor and let's see if we can take out the bottom bracket. Now that's gonna be difficult. Hopefully we go the right way. From back?
Yes, back to front.
From back to front.
You always get messed up on that.
Golly. Back to front. Hey, this right here goes out to our boy, Po Lawless.
Po Lawless.
Yes, old Green Thumb himself. Thunder Lungs. Homeboy has been a supporter for a minute. And the really cool thing about Po Lawless, here we go, you ready?
Yeah. Well, don't be Po's name if you can't handle it.
Man, all right. Really cool thing about Po Lawless is he says we're his favorite YouTube channel. Like that's big. That's really cool, man. That's really cool.
It's just weird to be somebody's favorite. Something.
Yeah.
I just think that's strange.
I know. It's just awesome that you got the support, man. You gave us that support. But friggin' 7 cups of coffee. Thank you so much, Po.
Yeah. Thank you. I was about to say, keep Po's name out your mouth.
Melissa's not gonna know what to do with this thing.
I hope she likes it, but my thing is, who knows how much range she used to use? What are you quick feeding over there?
I don't know.
That's a weird position.
It's very strange. I was like moving the damn camera. Yeah, I'm not sure what little gears you use, Melissa, but yeah, you're gonna be happy, man. I can't wait to ride this bike.
Yeah, I know. It's this isn't for you, right?
I know. Alright guys, so we got the back wheel taken off, and now we're going to take this cassette off, and that's one thing I wanted to mention, and we always mention it where we get a new bike or a new build or something, or we're having to get a wheel set, but something I wanted to mention was how much money this saves. Although the bike is a little bit more expensive in the beginning, this GT Laguna Pro, although it's a little bit more expensive, the really cool thing with this bike and some others that you can find out there, it's got the free hub as opposed to the free wheel, and we're just huge fans of that because now we can change an entire group set like you guys are seeing right now without having to buy a new rear wheel. We're going to call that a feature. Because free hubs are features.
Are you going to flip that tire where you're in it?
That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, old David. I guess Melissa got a flat or something. I don't know. But anyway, he put the tire on backwards. David, these tires are directional.
Hey, some people like to run them backwards.
Yeah, some people like to. I don't know.
It does a little different. Some tires are good that way. Some aren't. I don't know. You don't know. Maybe David's just ahead of the curve.
No, he's not. Now we're going to talk about this Acolyte group set. We're going to talk about the cassette. Now, I was telling my dad earlier, old Wolfman, I said, you know what, I have a lot more confidence, and we'll find out, we'll see how this goes. We've done a lot of group sets, and with every one of them, my confidence level goes up and up and up, you know, because it just goes smoother and smoother. It's definitely a big improvement from earlier days. Now, one thing I was wanting to say was this one here, we've done all the Acolytes, I think we've done like 2 or 3 of them, and they have all been 12 to 46 tooth. Now, I love the 46 tooth, but the problem with the 46 tooth is with the micro shift Acolyte derailleur with the chain stabilizer, you have to tighten the crap out of that B tensioner screw all the way, almost what's all the way limited out, because that 46 tooth is really hard for it to get past. Although it says that's the whole group set and that's what it can handle, it's just difficult to get over that.
It's at the limits, you're saying.
Yeah, it's at the limits.
Well,
push it to the limit. That's where it's at. So
don't get a copyright strike on this place.
Yeah, I know myself.
That one at least has some headroom.
I don't know how much she actually, shifts gears and all that, but I'm really curious if she's going to feel a big difference. Going from a 34 to a 42, you're bound to feel a pretty damn big difference, I think. All right, here is the Acolyte derailleur, the famous, and this is damn hard to get your hands on. I remember when David was asking about it, he's had this stuff sitting back for a while, and we're just been kind of waiting for some time to do it, but that Acolyte stuff right now, it's really hard to find. And at the time when we bought ours for the GT, dude, that whole group set was like, what, a total of like $80-something?
Well, it was $77 without the chain.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So that's the derailleur, the cassette, 46 tooth cassette.
And we're gonna try to reuse the chain.
Shifter.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. The price, man, that's cheap. So it's a very budget group set. I'll show you guys this when we get done taking this Acera off here. And the Acera's not terrible. That's what I ran on my GT Aggressor Pro for a minute.
Yeah, no, I think the Acera's fine.
Yeah. All right, here we are. Check this out. All right, here is the Acolyte derailleur. Very familiar with this derailleur. It's got like a medium cage on there. Very good bargain. A lot of people's problems with the micro shift stuff is they say, man, all of the B tensioner, the low, the high, all of the screws back here, it goes into plastic. But guys, on the micro shift Acolyte, what's very cool about this derailleur, it's all aluminum design. So you're screwing in and out of aluminum or magnesium, whatever it is, but you're not screwing in and out of plastic. So that's a big one.
Whoa. Why is everybody always constantly saying it's plastic then?
The non-stabilized Acolyte, that one's plastic.
Okay, maybe that's what it is.
But very cool of the Acolyte group set here. Check this out. You guys see the little Allen key there, and up is on. I'll show you guys. We just put this here, and you'll hear a click. Okay, and now the chain stabilizer of the clutch is on, so it's pretty tough to pull. And then to release it, all you have to do is pull up on this knob here, and then it disengages. But hey, I want to do another coffee shout out while we're doing this.
Good.
Jeff Matheny. Old Jeff Matheny. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Hey, Matheny sounds like Matheny sounds like a small, you know, like a Matheny. Ooh, it's tiny, Matheny. Old Jeff Matheny, he's a bigger dude, and he's wanting to show his appreciation because Jeff Matheny. I'm getting places. Well, Jeff Matheny bought us 5 cups of coffee and he's like, hey man.
He buys us 5 cups of coffee and you start making fun of his name or something?
No! Jeff Matheny.
Small this and that.
Well, you hear Matheny. Anyway, Jeff Matheny, 5 cups of coffee, has an Axon DP. He's like, dude, I'm a bigger guy. What kind of fork do you think I should be running? So we helped him out a little bit, some affiliate links. Jeff, get back to us. Let us know on what you went with. Because he's a heavier guy, you know, and I completely understand heavier guys having that worry of ordering some cheap old air fork. You know,
you don't understand crap about being a heavier guy.
Anyway, Jeff Matheny, thank you so much for the 5 cups of coffee, man. I love the support from you, man. I'm glad we could help you. Yeah, we appreciate it. Glad we could help you. All right, so first thing I'm going to do, we're moving on to the bottom bracket now, the hollow. I'm going to add a little bit of grease to these threads, and I will say I did wipe this out, but it's really clean in there. Non-Legit Nation was talking about if we ever grease these because he watched a video. Apparently they were really non-greased and they were really dry. So what I do, I always get my finger when I install it and I put it through with grease on it and I pull it all the way back so I can get all that nice and greased up. We're going to put 1 spacer on the drive side, and I'm looking at probably doing 2 on the opposite sides. Alright guys, let's go ahead and talk about the IXF crank arm here. Now this is 170 millimeters. It's aluminum, and David went ahead and got the 32th round snail chainring. Okay, Wolfman wants to mount this thing on the inside.
I'm thinking we're probably going to have to go inside, but I'm willing
not
to
wanting
try
to
it on the outside first.
Yeah, he's not wanting to mount it like that, but alignment's going to be the biggest thing with her bike, so we want to make sure that we get it right. We are going to throw a little bit of lube on her, okay? And then we're going to stick her in. We're going to see, well, I guess we got to put the back wheel on there. We'll lay that chain up over the top, and we're going to see exactly what the lineup is looking like.
Well, yeah.
Remember that time I was installing the IXF and I blew the innards out?
Yeah.
Man.
You don't need to get stupid tight either.
Well.
No, you don't. You don't need to go stupid like you did last time. You've got to learn, at some point in your life, you're going to have to learn some stuff takes a little bit of finesse.
I'm not a finesser.
You're not, and it's horrible. You really need to learn some.
Let's look at this chain alignment, shall we? Shall we, Papa?
Before we do, can we talk about some of our supporters?
Yeah, definitely. You want to talk about our supporters?
Yeah.
Who we got coming up? Who's on the next coffee shout-out? We got old Jamie H4.
And you know what I'm sitting there thinking? I wonder if he gets high tone. He's got girls to deal with.
I don't know. Do you yell at your daughters, Jamie H4? I can't yell at my nieces. They're so damn cute. I can't even say boo to them. I can't even say no to them. It's crazy.
I have no problem saying no.
But anyway, Jamie H4, 4 coffees, 5 coffees.
5 coffees? What's this 4 crap?
5 cups of coffee at Jamie H4.
He's over there going 4.
Sorry, Jamie H4. I just get messed up with the 4s. Jamie H4, thank you so much for the 5 cups of coffee. Homeboy's been a supporter for a minute now.
Yes.
Man, he's into canoeing, he's into mountain biking, he's into all stuff outdoors. And yeah, Jamie, thank you, man.
I think he's into kayaking, not canoeing.
Hey, and the most important thing of all that he's into, Wolftick videos. You know, that's awesome. Yeah. Jamie, thank you so much for the 5 cups of coffee, dude. Alright guys, just got the other crank arm on, and I was looking at the chain alignment, and I think it looks really good from the outside, but I was about to put up over the top and explain to you guys how we shorten or how we measure chains here at Wolftick Videos. Now, I want you guys to pay attention. Do you see this little notch right here? The notch where the chainring mounts to? The notch there, then the notch there. The problem I'm having, I've never mounted a chainring like this that wasn't completely flat and a little bit thicker. This one, since it's a 30 tooth, Wolfman was saying we have to go on the inside because of this issue, and now I see what he's talking about. When we go to pedal, that chain comes up off that chainring just a little bit, and it goes back down. And you see, when it comes back down, it doesn't go into the cogs like it's supposed to because it's getting messed up with the next set.
30s always go on the inside.
Yeah, so we're going to have to go on the inside with this thing. So let's go ahead and swap it to the inside.
You might need to change your spacers when you do that.
We got the chainring swapped out on the inside now, and I think the alignment's probably going to be better. But hopefully, since it pushes itself back, you can see that the chain actually fits inside the grooves how it's supposed to, even on the notches. So that's good. And everybody's going to say before you do, well, you can buy those little deals that cover it up, and those will fit no problem. And I was with you guys. I was like, hey, I'm going to put one on here. But the way that chainring's designed, it being a 30 tooth, it will not fit on there because the inside of that sticks through way too far, and it's going to be wobbly. So we can't use that, okay? So save your comments for later. But if you guys are enjoying this video, we would appreciate if you guys give a thumbs up. Alright guys, so the Wolftick way of sizing a chain. We're going to go around the largest cog on the cassette, okay? Around the largest cog. We're going to go around the chainring. We're going to go end to end. We're going to, where they meet, and then we're going to count 4 links down. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll have to snip this thing. Okay, we're just going to take 1 link off this. We're really close, so that's good news. We'll take 1 link off here. Let's go ahead and get this chain shortened. And on these tools, as I said earlier, you guys can check the affiliate links below. And we'll try to list some of them.
Is it going to be in a good spot for it to connect? Where you're taking it off?
Yeah, it'd be a good spot for it to connect. Melissa, I'm just telling you right now, you're going to freak out because I stepped back, and I'm purposely not showing you guys the entire frame of the bike. I stepped back and looked at that crankset down there. Does that not look sweet? And I can't wait to put this bar on there because it's going to match. It's going to look awesome. Alright, we got a little display window. We're going to slip that on.
Just put it on backwards?
I hope not. Damn, I put it on backwards. Damn, Melissa, we're not going to do that to you. We're going to go this way. We're going to go the right way, Melissa. There we go. That's better.
God, I'm glad I'm in here tonight.
Professional tonight. Alright. Yes, that's so much better.
Jesus.
Okay. Alright guys, we're about to do the shift test. Got the pedals on here, got this thing all looking good. Chain is sized out.
Pretty damn tight.
Do you guys see my halo? It's my halo back there.
I'm getting all the way up here and starting on number 1 here.
Okay, so it looks like I kicked the B tensioner out. It's in the 46 tooth. You gotta max this puppy out. Oh no.
What?
I was doing the wrong one.
Jesus.
That's not good.
No.
Okay, so we're clearing the 42 tooth, and the B tensioner is not all the way out. Okay. Go all the way back to first gear. All right, guys. It's late. We have finished.
I'm tired.
We have finished Melissa's bike. Let's do a little bike check on this thing real quick. I got some B-roll earlier. So first of all, Melissa's running the Maxxis 27.5 by 2.3 Aggressor tires, both front and rear. Okay. She's got the race face Chester pedals. Okay. She now has an IXF 1x crankset with a 30-tooth round, hollow bottom bracket. We were able to save the chain, right? Just put a new master link on there. So far. We've got the Acolyte group set, 8-speed, 12 to 42 tooth. As we mentioned, the Acolyte does have the chain stabilizer. I'm a huge fan of it. When the chain stabilizer is on right now, pretty good. All right. She's got the 760 core purple bars with a 31.8 millimeter clamp, right?
This time.
We've got a KRSEC oil slick stem that looks pretty damn sweet. It goes perfect with the bars. We've got some DEEMOUNT grips so Raxman hooked us up with, hooked Melissa up with. So Raxman, thank you so much. We also installed the RISC headset, the 34 to 34 millimeter headset on this bike. And we've installed the ROCKSHOX Judy Silver TK 120mm travel fork on this puppy. So Melissa, you are going to be happy next time you ride this bike. It's going to be so much more simplistic for you. You're not going to have to worry about shifting on the left with the front derailleur and the rear derailleur. All you got is one shifter up there, and it's going to be a very smooth ride with that ROCKSHOX Judy Silver TK fork up front. So.
You found some stickers there that I thought we were out of.
Yes, this ride has been Wolfticked. Do you guys see that? That's the Stay Rad sticker. It goes perfect with this bike.
It does.
I do want to mention old Vincent Vega, my brother Abel, his wife Ashley, Bella, Felicity, my two nieces.
He can be a bit of a Vincent Vega sometimes.
He's a Vincent Vega. 10 cups of coffee. Thank you guys so much. That was the big shout out too. Thank you.
You're not talking about your screw up with the camera?
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, actually, I wasn't recording when I did your shout out, Abel. But anyway, so thank you guys so much for the cups of coffee. Everybody else that bought us coffees, but wasn't the 5 cups or more, we're going to scroll you guys across the bottom. We appreciate that as well, guys.
We do appreciate you as well.
We do. And man, everybody, if you guys appreciate and you are enjoying these Wolftick Nation, Wolftick builds, please give us a thumbs up, man. Subscribe, turn notifications on. Melissa, thanks for letting us borrow your bike and Wolfticking it, man. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, guys, we will see you on the next one. Check out the affiliate links below if you want to get yourself any parts that we can find left that we put on this bike. All right, guys. Appreciate you, man.